Well, let's see who will be able to pull this one out. Both of the teams have indeed put up 14 stars in previous matches. It is the Queen Walkers starting us off with Stadra, Carbon.
Yeah, Stadra looking to come in with the Yeti Smash. Does have 2 jump spells, so he wants to get all the way into this base, starting off with this Grand Warden walk all the way in the outside towards 3 o'clock. Find some air scale. He's going to easily get through this, but there is this defending king. Going to have to use some headhunters or some combination to get through this king, because otherwise the Warden will not be able to do it without a rage spell. You typically don't want to use those spells early. You want to help try to save them for as deep into the core as best as possible. But there it is. Headhunters down to help clear 2 headhunters actually to help take this king down earlier and quicker. Let's see if this Grand Warden can make his way and maybe even grab the scatter shot to set it up.
Exactly as you called it, Carbon, and I think that was a fantastic move because you always have to protect your Grand Warden's ability. Now, this is quite a lengthy start, however, the Yeti Smash does tend to be quite a fast attack, and Stadra managed to get the 3 stars with the Yeti Smash in their victory yesterday over Death Dealers, so he is a player that is proficient with this strategy, and you are indeed right, he's going straight after that scatter shot.
Yeah, he needs it to get that down to help set up the funnel with the Yetis finally coming down here. They're going to make their way up towards this cannon, but let's see. The boulders or the Yeti Mites will reach over the wall and grab this air defense. The super wall breakers down, opening up this compartment. We're probably going to see maybe a blimp for the town hall. You got to combine everything to make it in the middle. There it is. Pop the warp control tower to protect the balloons, pulling some sinking air mines. The king on the top said, hang on. There we go. Fire the boulders charging straight into the middle base. This client castle's coming out, but this town hall uses a rage to help take it down.
Beautiful with the battle blimp taking down the town hall, but he has lost a lot of Yetis and bowlers in the middle of the base. I'm not quite sure how they have gone down so quickly. The defense of XC has really reined in the fire. He's missed the Eagle artillery, which I do think was a crucial defense. Notice the second jump spell that he really wanted to get the Yetis into, and I can't help but think that at this point, it might just be a little bit too much, Carbon.
Yeah, it looks like they were trying to come through, but the Yetis, unfortunately, the bowlers have died off here, Judo.
They certainly have, and also the Royal Champion down towards the bottom of the base is not able to take out the scatter shot. It is not the start that Queen Walkers wanted. We mentioned 14 stars been put up by both of these teams. That is the maximum that the Queen Walkers could put up now. And given the fact that in this qualifier we have also seen a perfect war from MCES, M.K.M.A. must be feeling that if they were to do the same, they've got this.
Yeah, absolutely. The 2-star there from Queen Walkers, the 70% is huge, so M.K.M.A., they have a huge advantage now.
They certainly do. M.K.M.A. losing in last qualifier, sorry, which was this month, to Darkus Muzhan. Queen Walkers actually qualified via ESL play, and during their bracket, they beat Darkus Muzhan. So definitely a match that could go either way, but Tuho of M.K.M.A. looking to bring in that 3 stars and put them in the lead, Carbon.
Yeah, starting off with this Grand Warden walk and come in with the 12 witches and using these lightnings to help take it down. Remember, we've always seen the typical use of the lightning spells is wherever you drop your warden, you try to keep the lightning spells close to him, and so you don't take so long for the warden walks. Because we saw in the first attack, took quite a bit of time, but yes, unfortunately, Stadra fell short with that push. But Tuo is going to try to help M.K.M.A. come in and start off with the first 3-star, but man, it's going to come in close with these witches finally coming down, and it's a quick one with this warden walk to charge his way into the town hall.
It's an interesting move because the witches can direct themselves in now that the king has settled that little bit of a funnel. We also had a Super Valkyrie in the mix there as well. I love to see it. But notice that the witches, they turn back in there. A couple of them were deployed with the king that do go on the outside, but the bulk of them come into the town hall area, which is exactly what he needs. But the Eagle artillery is doing major damage right now, Carbon.
Yeah, it is. The town hall does go down here with the witches moving around. around, and notice because he has that Super Valkyrie, which hasn't died yet, once it does, it will drop that Rage spell. But the biggest thing is he does not have Super Wall Breakers, because there's the Rage from the Super Valk. Finally, I think this is the first time we're actually seeing one being used here in the qualifiers. But can he keep this momentum through? Still has the Grand War Internal Tome. He pops it.
Beautiful, because the Barbarian King there was able to direct back into the base due to the open walls. It has kept a lot of the witches on the inside, but they're taking major damage right now from the scatter shot. The healers are keeping them up, but he really needs to get that scatter shot down and fast, Carbon.
Yeah, here comes the Hog Rider from the top, takes down the scatter shot, but all the witches, you know, they're all gone in the middle of this base here. Can the Queen keep up her momentum? Finally dropping the Royal Champion through the top side. There are double ground expos that can lock on. No, one of them locks on, luckily, I think, to that P.E.K.K.A there, so the Royal Champion can get a little bit more value, but the pressure is huge in this stage. Is it getting to their heads right now?
It is clinging on. That scatter shot has really done a number on them, and it looks like M.K.M.A will take the lead, but we mentioned it. This is when it matters. The pressure is on, and maybe you're right, the pressure is getting to these teams, but also we have to remember that they will be putting up their best bases right now, because it is single elimination. They cannot lose at this point, and unfortunately for the Queen Walkers, Tuho has got the better percentage, and they have the advantage right now, Banks.
Well, yeah, the Championship Sunday nerves might be getting to these two powerhouse clans that are totally used to being on the stage. They've got loads of experience on the main stage, an 84% 2-star and a 70% 2-star from Queen Walkers. Massively unexpected, but definitely enjoyed seeing a Super Valk finally in this qualifier, Carbon.
Yeah, the Super Valk finally made the appearance there, and that's the beautiful thing, is these pros will find ways to use it, even though we haven't seen it too much. Maybe we'll see a little bit more, but Stars, one of the best air attackers in the game, coming in with the Lalo attack, starting off with the 7 Lightning. Look to help maybe take down this clan castle, because he doesn't have a poison spell. What is that? Okay, so Queen is walking right near. We're going to have to really keep our eye. There's the Lightning. Wow, what a perfect placement there to take the Queen and the clan castle.
Perfect, because with a Lava Loon, we all know the defensive clan castle and the defending queen are major threats. Now, we did see in the stats right at the start that Klaus of Queen Walkers has perfect, and so does Stars at this point. 3 attacks, 3 3-stars, and all using this exact attack strategy, Carbon. So I have my hopes set high for this attack.
Absolutely. He's looking to help charge this king into the town hall. If he pops it a little bit early before that bomb tower goes down, he's going to lose all the barbarians and that assist onto the town hall, which is a huge deal. So we're going to have to keep our eye on what this king's going to go, because the Air Expo will eventually lock onto him. But this Royal Champion, can she take down that eagle using the freeze? But the skeleton's going to stop him.
Oh, it's so close, but I love that he is using the golem to help the queen. And look at the super wall breaker. Allows the queen right into that compartment. She can take down the eagle, and she turns around to get the scatter shot as well. Beautiful stuff. Despite the Barbarian King not getting the town hall, uses the stone slammer right onto that area. And this is incredible. There's not a lot of major defenses left now for the Lava Loon, Carbon.
No, and look at the town hall. Oh, he loses just one of the balloons because it popped right as the town hall went down. So it's all right. He's going to charge his way through with those balloons. The dragon helps take down that expo. A few more trying to make its way into the scatter shot. They do get into the dead zone right there. Pops the Grand War Eternal Tome. He's pushing his way through with 1 hound left. Are these balloons going to be able to split? No, wait. The scatter shot stayed up there.
It certainly did. The adaptions are there. He sends 2 more balloons in, gets the scatter shot, but is it too little too late? It did take down a big pack of the balloons, and the air sweeper is pushing the major ones back with a back end Inferno Tower, Wizard Tower, and Archer Tower that are going to shoot up at the balloons. I'm not sure it's enough, but he has a haste. He has a couple of more troops. This is very nerve-wracking now.
Oh, he's got to get it right before that Wizard Tower locks on. He needs to haste these balloons through. There's the haste finally coming in. The Grand Warden assist is going to be huge here. He's going to push his way off. They're going to make their way to the Archer Tower. The Grand Warden's coming in to help assist. The Wizard is going to go down, and now it's just clean up, and we're going to have a 3-star from Stars.
His name is correct. Stars all day long. This is his 4th 3-star of this qualifier using the exact same strategy. M.K.M.A. on the back foot, the first 3-star in the bag for Queen Walkers, but we know M.K.M.A. have what it takes to bounce straight back. Beautiful attack though, Carbon.
Unbelievable. We saw the King fall short, not take the Town Hall down. His Royal Champion did not take the Eagle down, but he adapted. The Queen was able to grab the Eagle, then switched up to the Stone Slammer for the Town Hall to secure at least the 2 stars, and then ended up turning into a triple. That's the strength of these players at this level. They can still adapt when everything's going wrong and pull off the 3 stars. And now we have KLY looking to answer for M.K.M.A. coming in with the Suila with even a skeleton spell. So we're not seeing the lightnings here.
Yeah, KLY with a different approach to the Lava Loon. The hero dive, which looks like we're coming in towards the Town Hall. He has used this attack strategy on both of his attacks. The first one was a 2-star, 81%, but then he recovered and managed to get the 3-star, and he is looking to do exactly the same. The Ice Golem will provide some protection, but it gets sprung off the map early on. Nevertheless, Carbon, the Queen is locked onto that Town Hall. It will go down, but I'm not sure he has the push to get the CC and the single right now.
Yeah, the Queen luckily does take down that Town Hall right there and didn't even need to burn her ability. Finally burns it right now. The Headhunter should have run off, and a Super Minion is just out of range of that poison, unfortunately. Hopefully he can deal with the Super Minion through the Lalo portion, but here comes the Royal Champion off to the right side, gonna make her way off to the enemy Queen. Just gonna have to take down some of these buildings. There's no way that RC will be able to take her down. But he does have a skeleton spell. We have both the Queen and the Royal Champion still alive here.
Interesting approach. The Royal Champion did find a Tesla, but the Battle Blimp comes across with an E-Drag in there. That will take down the Scatter Shot, and that will now merge in with the Lava Loon. Beautiful stuff, but the base is very spread out here, and balloons are having to go in each and every direction. A lot of spells left for KLY, though. This could still work.
This could still work, but watch out for a bunch of red air bombs next to the Scatter Shot in the middle. He's got to pop this Grand Warden Eternal Tome to protect them. Get ready. Oh, there's some red air bombs. He pops it, but he takes a little bit of damage there, but the Queen is still standing.
That is going to be major here because the balloons don't have direct pathing either to where he wants. Freezes the multi. The balloons get there. They take it down. That will allow the Skellies to take out the Queen, but the Tornado Trap's still in this area. No more splash damage other than that Wizard Tower, and the balloons go the wrong way right now.
Oh, no. The Queen is now trying to... she's locked onto the Skellies, not the Warden, but losing these ground Skellies really quick. The Warden is now going to go down, but that Queen is going to stay up and going to be another defense for Queen Walkers. Gaku stepping up on the defensive side. Wow, unbelievable. That Queen did not go down there. We are having ourselves a war here, Banks.
A roller coaster of emotions there. KLY only managing to secure a mid-range 2-star. This is definitely not the high star count that we were expecting coming into this war, but it just goes to show incredible base building, and the statistics, the strategies need to be adapted for sure. And we're seeing a lot of adaptation on the fly, a lot of maintaining their spells for the back end. It looks great so far, but they just need to get these triples on the board, Judo.
They certainly do, and I have to say the base building is really holding up key here. Carbon did mention in the center of that base, you saw that dead zone, and it's really what caused the Lava Loon to go astray. But here we have a third variation of it, and it is the Queen Charge into Lava Loon.
Yes, the Queen Charge. Gaku coming in, trying to get that 3-star. It's been tough for him here in the qualifiers, but let's see if he can finally turn it around here in day number 3. Drops that rage for the Queen to get through not only the enemy King, but also through the Scatter Shot, the Expo, and all this damage on top of her. Pops the RC ability here and does have another super wall break. Hang on. There it is. Look at this value that this Queen can get. Enemy Queen, the Royal Champion, Scatter Shot, literally everything in the middle of this base.
He certainly can. The Queen is getting so much value. I was really looking forward to the Super Wall Breaker taking out the Expo there, but the Queen just snuck in. He does lose a healer, but it's not the end of the world here, because as you mentioned, Carbon, this base is going down super fast. So much value at the top of the base, and notice that lovely L shape that we talk about for the Lava Loon as well, looking very good at this point.
It looks like the Queen has gone off from the center of the space, and now the single target Inferno has locked onto her, forced to use the freeze. Luckily, the Queen's beating through the wall to hopefully get to this single in time. Uh-oh, he's going to have to invest another... Wait, remember, it takes 3 shots under the race to take the single down. He's going to have to use that freeze, unfortunately. Hopefully, he can set up this Lalo now.
Yeah, Gaku waited until the last moment there, hoping that the Queen could indeed just sneak that single, but played it safe, used the freeze spell exactly as needed. Oh, but the Clan Castle troops have split everywhere here, Carbon. Look at all the headhunters to the Queen.
Yes, look at that, but he was able to make it easy work of it. The Queen locked down to the headhunters so quick, and now there's a freeze at the Town Hall. The Grand Warden's got his ability, pops it under the range. Balloons need to make their way to the Town Hall. They do, and they take it down so quick. The enemy Queen is still standing, has another rage, and the Stone Slammer is pushing its way over there.
And a rage spell. He still has a rage spell as well, Carbon. This is looking incredibly good. There's the rage right over the top of the Queen. It's all balloons in the Clan Castle, but there's not a lot of defenses left here. Let's hope they can get through. The baby dragon actually locks onto the Queen. That will help to take that down. This is looking incredible. Gaku is putting the Queen Walkers 2-3 stars in the lead right now.
This is looking good. This single target air defense. The Queen with her ability is huge. She can help clean up this base. The Grand Warden's going to pick off the single target Inferno. Just the 2 defenses left. The minions coming in to help distract. Warden to go on the wall. No, the Queen, though, with time and her ability.
The ability has got this in the bag. There we go. Queen Walkers really showing their dominance right now. Fantastic stuff there. I can't believe how beautiful that one was.
Great job. Finally, Gaku coming in for Queen Walkers to get that 3-star, what they needed. And now M.K.M.A is on the ropes. That is 2 triples for Queen Walkers. M.K.M.A have 2 2-stars. They're going to have to answer not only with almost back-to-back triples, but they're also probably going to have to get 3 triples in a row because of the percentage game, Judo.
Oh yeah, they really need to step it up now. Now, they do have an extra attack over the Queen Walkers. Queen Walkers obviously attacking first. So if they were to 3-star here, they are only 1 3-star behind. But like you said, that's only 2 attacks remaining in the war. So here we go. It is XC, a World Championship winner with Nova last year, Carbon. If anyone can step up and get the 3-star, surely this is the man for the job.
Absolutely. He knows the pressure of the main stage with all the eyes watching, and that's happening right now. Everyone is watching the qualifiers, seeing who's going to be able to get that final golden ticket here in qualifier number 6, because we find out today between these final 4 teams. And XC looking to do it here with the 34 Hog Riders, trying to wait, the super wall break goes off to the right, not going to make an easy way to the Town Hall. Hopefully this King doesn't beat out the left side by this cannon. Uh-oh, he's not going in towards the Town Hall here. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, she's going off to the right side now, deciding to send in the Hogs, but now the biggest threat is the scatter shots coming in. And the scatter shots over by in the middle here, but the Hog Riders pops at Grand Warden Eternal Tome. Uh-oh, wait a second. There it is. The Blimp is going to push its way into the scatter, takes it down with the Warden ability. Headhunters need to push off to the Queen with the heal spell, the free spell coming in over to the top of the Queen, trying to stall up the scatter shot. Wait a second. He's going in. Can he get this way through? The Eagle Artillery is still standing. The Queen finally goes down. 2 Hogs left to drop, trying to maybe drop on the Wizard Tower in the back end, but can he push his way through? Judo, he's got the final section to get through there.
It's looking incredibly close. The heal spell was placed off to the left-hand side. The Hog Riders were around it. It does allow the Hog Riders in towards them final Wizard Towers. It's getting awfully close with 50 seconds. That baby dragon over to the right of your screen is phenomenal. Takes out a Wizard Tower. Will try and get the Expo, but the Hog Riders are now down with a single target Inferno. I can't help but think it's just going to keep falling down and not be what M.K.M.A needed.
No, unfortunately, it's going to be yet another 2-star for M.K.M.A. And wow, Queen Walker's defense is the storyline here. They are holding M.K.M.A. To think that yet a single triple from M.K.M.A., that is so surprising. I would expect maybe 2 or almost 3 triples coming in at the performance that they have done already in the qualifiers. But XC, unfortunately, with that queen, maybe he wanted a little bit better value from the left side and get that Wizard Tower Expo versus the right. Very nice try, but M.K.M.A. is going to get yet another 2-star here, Banks.
I know, M.K.M.A. just being one of those clans that are incredible at providing variety within their attacks and changing things up, just not managing to put any triples up on the board. They've put themselves in a really tight spot right now because they're just going to have to sit there and hope that something goes horribly wrong for Queen Walkers or they get 2 low percentage 2-stars in order for them to even try and get back in the race, Judo.
They certainly do. They have to hope that it really pays in their favor. And the man that steps up for Queen Walkers is Klaus. He is perfect this far in the competition. 8 lightning spells though, Carbon. It looks like we are going to be trying to take out the clan castle. There it is. And probably one of the Inferno towers as well.
Yeah, he's going to be able to use that earthquake not only to help take down the clan castle, but he can also drop an additional lightning somewhere else in the base because he can drop it maybe on the single target Inferno. Maybe he's waiting here for ground skeletons that pop up because he could pop the RC ability, and he's waiting for her pathing to set up for this Lalo, but he's got the wall wrecker selected unless he wants to change that. But I mean, this is going to be some epic charge if he decides to go with it.
Certainly is. He does use the lightning next to the single target Inferno. Now, he could have took that down with 5 lightning and 3 earthquake onto the clan castle, but I think he wanted the damage onto the RC as well. And notice that she has a tiny little bit of health. When the Archer Queen steps up, she will take her down. But is she going to step up here, Carbon? It looks like she could get caught on the outside of the base.
Yeah, she's going to be able to one-shot this Royal Champion. Down she goes, but this Wall Wrecker is going to tank for this Queen. And unless, what's the plan? This Wall Wrecker might have a super Wall Breaker in it. That's why he's not using a freeze spell. He's got to have to. Right there. Yes, it does. So now the Queen can step up and grab the scatter shot and the Town Hall through the back end.
Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Knowing that the Wall Wrecker had a little bit of a tough job, putting that super Wall Breaker in there is fantastic. It also allows the Queen, as you said, to get the scatter shot. She steps up to the Town Hall with the ability used. That will go down. This is looking incredible for Klaus.
Unbelievable. Here comes the Grand Warden Tunnel Tome through the Eagle shots, through the scatter, a red air bomb. Beautiful ability here. We do have the enemy Queen still standing with 3 headhunters still to come through. The biggest threat now, we have a ground expo next to the Queen, so maybe look for the headhunters to come through and maybe a freeze near this area, but he's pushing his way through. The Wizard Tower is going to go down. The Queen goes down to these 3 headhunters, and he's got a haste and 2 freezes. This is going to be the answer, and another 3-star from Klaus of Queen Walkers.
Balloons everywhere, 0 splash damage, more left to go alongside the freeze spell. Look at that, right on top of M.K.M.A's clan castle. Klaus knows that they are 1 step further to moving into today's final. Who will they go up against? We will be finding out after this match, but it is not all over yet. The Queen Walkers need to make sure they continue this momentum. They get a solid 2-star in the next attack, and surely M.K.M.A Carbon have to keep their heads high, get the 3 stars on the board, and hope, have their fingers crossed, that Queen Walkers slip up.
Yeah, it would have to be a huge slip up from Queen Walkers because M.K.M.A. yet to get a 3-star against Queen Walkers. Unbelievable war from Queen Walkers, not only on the offensive side getting the triples, but their defensive side as well. Maybe they know the key to stopping M.K.M.A. in their tracks. They'll hold them, but now we're going to have to see why WW needs to come in, and he's done this Flybird almost with every single attack, and he's come in with skeleton spells, he's coming with the bats. Those are strictly to be used as distraction purposes. Let's see if he can charge through and get this one done.
This is one of the top creations that we've seen from M.K.M.A. bringing to the Clash of Clans scene in the last qualifier, using them skeleton spells at perfect timing, but this is a very quick attack, Carbon. We've already got the dragons and the super minions coming straight into the base.
Yeah, they are coming straight through, and the Dragon's going down, pops this Grand Warden Eternal's home to help catch this blimp, the Dragons and the Super Minions. There's the poison spell onto the CC that's coming out, Rage over the Town Hall to help take it down. The balloons go through, the Town Hall is about to go down, and it finally does. And hang on, he's got this King, Queen still staying up. The World Champion still to deploy. He can use these ground skeletons to help tank or distract the single target Inferno. Ground Expo up on the top side finds a Tornado Trap. This is not looking too bad here if he can keep this momentum pushing through.
The bats on top of the Scattershot did a beautiful job to take that down. He is starting to lose dragons. There's the Skelly spell we talked about up towards the single target Inferno. Can it even help to take it down? Let's find out. The dragons are falling short, but this is all he wanted, for them to take down the main part of the base, because he still has the Queen ability. He still has the Royal Champion ability. Carbon, this looks pretty good for M.K.M.A.
Look at this. The ground skeleton not only distracted the single target Inferno, distracted the ground Expo, but is also now distracting the enemy King. What an attack here to use these spells perfectly into the raid.
He came right back at the Queen Walkers. This time, not just not using the freeze spell, didn't really even need the Queen's ability there as well. That is what we needed to see from M.K.M.A, but I can't help but think it's just a little bit too late, Banks.
Does appear like it's a little bit too late. YWW there for M.K.M.A with a brilliant attack. It did appear like he just kind of threw the kitchen sink at it, dropped all the dragons, all the super minions, the heroes, and just watched and waited and had some fantastic spell placement as well. But we have to mention Klaus in that previous attack as well. What an amazing, majestic attack we have to call that one, Carbon.
Absolutely. He comes in beautiful value with the Wall Wrecker, and then the answer from M.K.M.A with the Flybird. These attacks are unbelievable here. But now we are looking for Utah 14 to come in with the Zap Lalo. Takes down that clan castle right away with the lightning and earthquakes to help set this one up. Looking to charge his hero straight into this town hall towards the bottom of the base. The King, the Queen looking, wait a second, unless he just sends, hey, is he gonna just go with the King into here? And then, oh wait, no, the Queen's going through here to help maybe charge into a different part of the space here.
I think he's wanting the Queen to the Town Hall, the King to the Scatter, and the RC to the single Inferno, rotating from 6 all the way up to 3 o'clock. Let's find out. Here comes the Ice Golem right in front to protect that Scatter. Town Hall does go down, and the Queen is looking good. Here comes the King with the 3 Earthquakes already weakening the single target Inferno. There is the RC. The entire right-hand side of this base is going down, Carbon.
Yeah, the King is charging his way through, can take out the Scattershot, the Royal Champion, with the ability here. Beautiful use of it to pop it nice and early so he gets the maximum value from the King. Minions are down to help with the cleanup. A lot of people don't drop their minions to clean up early enough, and they end up time failing. So these pros are doing it beautifully here. Down even goes the Archer Tower. Here comes the Lalo, finds some red air bombs through the Tesla farm, but he's got to drop this Grand Warden. I don't know why he's waiting so long.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what he's doing here. He is trying to just snipe off the Eagle Artillery, rotate the Lava Loon around, and surprisingly, he's using the Battle Blimp. I thought he might have switched out to the Stone Slammer. There is the Grand Warden's ability. Doesn't get too many balloons. Oh, I see what he's doing. Look at the central Scattershot here, Carbon. Battle Blimp is popped right on top of it. That goes down. Fantastic stuff here by Utah 14.
Yeah, that blimp was surgically deployed to help take down that Scattershot because of pathing, but they avoid the air defense, and the Grand Warden is now getting targeted, getting taken down here. But this Grand Warden, can you get out of range? No, he goes down. Oh, with his Archer Tower. But can he make it his way through this Grand Warden altar? But he got the 2-star, so no matter what, it's going to lock it up for Queen Walkers. But they want to see the 3 stars to come in.
They want to have as much momentum moving into the finals as possible. They are going up against potentially MCES, who got a perfect war yesterday, and INTZ, who have been dominant. So they need to make sure to put them in the best position as possible. But like you said, Carbon, it has been a fantastic performance. It might not be the 3-star by Utah, but it was very well planned. It gets the secured 2-star, and it means they will be moving forward. We just have the response from M.K.M.A, though, to see whether they can get themselves a 3-star and leave here with their heads held high.
Absolutely. We've been seeing some amazing attacks from both these clans throughout the qualifiers, and we're still going to see a great hit as well coming in from M.K.M.A. in their very last attack, with it just wrapping up, finishing with a 91% for Queen Walkers, and they're unbelievable, putting up 13 stars here, and that's what I think you need to at least minimum put up in these wars is 13, even 14 to have a chance at winning.
That seems to be the benchmark. 13 stars. If you do not put up 13 stars, it has been looking like you would lose based on the previous scores. And as you mentioned, probably even 14, because we're seeing that many clans putting up the 14 stars. Let's remember, today is the final qualifier, the last golden ticket for this year's World Championships. So the teams are really putting on their best performances. This is their last chance at a golden ticket.
Last chance indeed, and we have Manta from M.K.M.A. coming in with the, looks like the, just kind of, wait, I don't even know what to call this. This is like ice golem and bowlers here with 2 witches, potentially to use the witches with the king on the outside. But he's just gonna charge these ice golems straight into this base with the bowlers. I mean, now it's time to come up with a name for this. This is, have you seen something like this before?
I think this looks a bit of a modification of the Ice Age attack strategy, which is the ice golems, the bowlers, and normally you do see a little bit more witches than this, but let's see if he can get it to work. He has been incredible for M.K.M.A, getting the 3 stars in both of his previous attacks. Notice 2 ice golems moving across the town hall, but there's not a lot there in order to help get the damage behind them, Carbon.
Yeah, drops the rage. Healers have transferred to the ice golems. Needs them to come back to the bowlers. Does pop the ability. Should protect him over the town hall giga bomb as they go up and around, trying to get these bowlers to charge their way through. Remember, he's got all these ice golems as well that can help protect this value with one more jump, but this lava hound's going to stall up the queen once she gets into the middle.
Certainly is, and that single target Inferno has really done a number on his troops. It still hasn't gone down over to 3 o'clock. It is burning each and every one of his troops. There goes the RC to try and get it, but he did have miners inside of the siege barracks, which is an interesting approach. I think he wanted them into the center because it looks like a lot of his bowlers are going down. He's losing a lot of momentum, and he's counting on the RC now to finish up.
This RC can get incredible value, to be honest, with the Queen ability and Royal Champion, and hanging on to this final free spell for her. Wait a second. He's going to pop the ability. He's going to skip through the Archer Tower, take down quite a bit. Going to use this freeze on the Scatter and Archer Tower here. Wait, no, he does, but the Royal Champion... Oh, he collided. Oh, no, the Scatter ripped through the RC there.
He missed it by 1 tile. The Scatter then gets the queen. Heartbreak for Manta. It wouldn't have changed the outcome of the war, but it would have meant they left here with another 3-star. Either way, M.K.M.A have become one of the names in the Clash of Clans scene. They have burst into the qualifiers in the previous one and in this one, getting to the semi-finals on both days. But check it out. It is Queen Walkers that will be moving on to the finals, taking on either MCES or INTZ with 17 seconds, Carbon.
Wow.
I can hear you. It looks like he could get it.
The Warden is cleaning up the rest of this base. What a great job from the Warden coming here with 5 seconds left. Is it going to be enough? He needs a shot from this Wizard too. What? And no! Gonna fall short for the 99, but Queen Walker is coming away victorious over M.K.M.A.
I'd have to agree with you there, Judo, that M.K.M.A definitely have made a mark and have solidified their name as one of the top Clash of Clans, one of the top clans, let's say, in the world right now. Incredible performance from both clans, but Queen Walkers will be going through, and that was such an incredible way to kick off Sunday's finals. They kept a cool head throughout. Queen Walkers off to a little bit of a rocky start, but then they just powered on and managed to smash out a load of triples. Now let's check out some of these stats. They're close on the average percentage, but those stars for Queen Walkers, 13 being the benchmark, Judo.
It certainly was, and like Carbon mentioned, they were dominant on both offense and defense. They have to have a lot of confidence now moving into the final and hoping to get that final golden ticket.
Exactly. You can see in the playoffs